Alright, welcome back. Today we are playing some more Nine Kings, and today we will continue on in quest mode. Last time we beat the King of Spells right quest, and we unlocked these two quests. I didn't even look at this one. The Great Library and Northlands. And the reason I got excited about Northlands is we only fight against King of Nomads, which when unlocking other kings, like we have we only fought against King of Stone to unlock King of Stone here. We did fight against King of Braid here. We only fought against King of Blood here. So my thought is this is King of Nomads, and then in here is King of Time. Because I thought this light pink would be it, but either way, I want to get up here, so we're gonna do this Northlands challenge. Those vacuous savages from the north are at the gate. It is time we educate them, my lord. We fight only against King of Nomads and our rebellion. So let's just jump right into it. Alright. Well, it's nice that we don't only have offerings this time. I'm very happy about that. Let's put a frost on these guys, and then I'll put my library down and it can try to give me more of that. We'll take Aspire, and let's see what our blessing is. Baby Boom, yep. Okay, Baby Boom here and here. So that leaves me putting the library in the middle, which is not ideal, but I'll do it. They got another stack of frost, so I think that means that I'd be lowering their attack speed by 40% because it stacks. I'm going to shields them, make them tankier. 24 health now, so I almost doubled their health, right? They had 14. No, I gave them 5. So they went from 19 to 24 health. I think this frost will be really good. Let's get some shamans. And let's double our citadel hits per second. Very nice. We're gonna put some shamans down on one of the baby boom squares. And I'll probably put warlocks or something on the other. If I could get a farm at this shop, I would put it here. I could do raptors. I don't really want my wizards on the raptors because they don't have a lot of health. I'm gonna take... You know what I could do? I could migrate these wizards over and then eventually migrate the library, or I could offer in the library and get a library back at some point. Let's take migration. I'm gonna migrate these guys over and they get the extra damage. The library hasn't worked the past 2 years, so I'm not like hung up about it. And this isn't good at all. Need some area damage. Okay, I need some warlocks. Okay, we're getting warlocks. I could take this migration just to move my library, but I don't get to pick the direction, so I think I'm going to... I'm looking at wildcard for maybe the wizards. Combustion. It's an enchantment. I'll take combustion and leave. I'm going to offering this library and see what I get. Okay, we got a clone, a sacrifice. Let's put these warlocks down here. I'm gonna clone the wizards and put them down here, and then I'm gonna sacrifice. So now these are all level 2. And then I'm gonna put a spire down here. And I'm gonna hope that I can get a blacksmith or a beacon or both to put in the corners here by the citadel so that it can also boost my spire. And maybe the shaman eventually. Let's upgrade our citadel. It's level 1 right now. So we'll get that up to level 2, so it can do more damage. Alright, we got rid of the warlocks up front. Because I would love to get a blacksmith or something and put it between all of them. I'm gonna take the library and put it here. They got another stack of frost. I'll put combustion on them next year. I think that is a good route. I think the frost is really helping though, so I don't know if I want to take away from the library hitting the frost stacks. Oh my gosh, that was really close. Okay, I could swords, I could shield. So I could double the shaman damage, which they buff allies attack damage based on its own damage, so let's swords them and see. And that gains HP on the warlocks because they get HP every time you use a tome. So that works. And I was getting worried here. I thought I was gonna have to put this on manual mode, like slow it down manual mode. And Baby Boom is happening right now. That is exciting. We're gonna take the Citadel and get this leveled up. So these, we just got double the shamans and the wizards. That is gonna be great. Library field again. I'd love to get that leveled up, but these raptors just pierce my front line. But it's a good thing I have my Spire healing. Look how big these wizards are getting from this shaman, though. It's great. It's what we need. Citadel is doing 21 damage. Like, I could migrate them. I could migrate the shaman out. They don't need to be there anymore. Let's migrate them and give them some extra damage. So now they have 12 damage. And our wizards still only have 3 stacks of frost. I'd like to get more on them, just using the library. But, you know, we'll see. Let's upgrade our Spire. Do I want to replace my hand with 9 random enchantment cards? I'd put them all on the wizard. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to reroll. I think I want to probably static fields, unless I want one of each of my cards. I think I'm going to take one of each of my cards with supplies. So I'll upgrade my Spire and my library. I'll upgrade the shamans, upgrade the warlocks, upgrade the wizards. So they're level 3. Everybody's level 3. The Citadel I would have needed to regress. We're going to put static and combustion on the wizards. They got an extra stack of combustion. It's great. I think that's pretty good. We leveled up 6 plots in 1 turn. So if I can get a regression somehow, then I'll be able to upgrade the Citadel again. I do almost want to take like camp to offering it. Or I could swords on the shaman or the warlocks. The warlocks really need health. And this is a tome that would increase their health. So would offering the camp. Let's just camp. Alright. Library gave them frost and combustion. Very good. It's great to see. We're barely outnumbering our Spells Rebellion right now. Like, total army. So I don't like that. I definitely want more troops. And I think I'll just take some wizards. I'll take a plot over here. I'm gonna offering. Got Procreate, Earthworks, Rewind. So I'm gonna Earthworks the Spire, and then I'll put it down here. For some reason I thought I had another one. It's fine. I was gonna Earthworks again, but I don't know why I thought that. I'm gonna create more wizards with Procreate. I think I'm gonna just rewind. So now I can get a level 3 spire, and then I can place another spire down. I'm not sure how helpful the spire will be. I mean, it's doing a lot of healing on my wizards, but it looks like my shaman are buffing them, and then my warlocks are like dying. I think I want to buff the HP on my wizards, and that should also be buffing the HP on my warlocks. Fighting the rainbow army here, I'm not sure what I want. Obviously, I've been a fan of Gigantify lately, where you can double the HP damage and size of your troop. There it is. I think that would be the best bet. Like, I could go for a temple, but I think Gigantify is just gonna be the best. Let's Gigant. Actually, I want to wait and see if I can get something else. Let me just procreate. I probably should procreate the warlocks. I'll double my warlocks if I can get a rewind or something, because that is insane combo, is Gigantify rewind, and then you get to Gigantify again. So let's see if I can get that. I'm gonna reroll and take the swords. I'm gonna swords the warlocks. They have 2 damage, 2.9 damage. Feel like they just should be doing more, and that might have helped them live longer up front, right? If they can do some damage. But did not seem to help very much, honestly. Let's take some more warlocks. Oh wow. Okay, we've got a beacon, blacksmith, and farm, which are literally like a great shop. Okay. I've got $111, so the first card's gonna be 30, then 45, and then I think it's 60. So we're only gonna be able to buy 2 cards. So I think I'm gonna take the blacksmith and the farm. Because I'll put my farm here. I'll put my blacksmith here, and I'm gonna... Do I wait to see if I get Wishing Well at this Royal Decree Council? Because I'm not gonna supplies. So let me just put another spire down. And if I can get Wishing Well, then I can drop Gigantify into the well and get 3 copies of it. Because ooh, I might lose this year. Yeah. Okay, I need to just play the Gigantify. Alright, that's our first life that we've lost. We're gonna take another warlock. I'm gonna Gigantify these guys. I'm gonna be sad if I get Wishing Well. But, you know, if I do, that's fine. I think doubling their HP and damage was a good investment. Is my library level 3? It's not. Let's take it. Okay, no Wishing Well. I could get 9 enchantments. I don't think I need to. Let's do this. Weak spot. Frozen, stunned, or poisoned units take plus 50% damage. My wizards have 6 stacks of frost on them, so they're hitting everybody, so we're gonna weak spot. Let's put more warlocks down. I'll level them up next year, and then I'll level up the library. I just feel like I need more troops. I need more frontline. I don't like that my wizards are my tanks, but they are. Let's add some swords. First, we're gonna upgrade these warlocks. So... Man, my citadel... The chain lightning is just fabulous. We love it. Let's see. I already have the library in my hand. Let's take another static. I'm gonna upgrade my library. And so I've got 6 stacks of frost, 5 static, and 2 combustion on these wizards. So that's pretty good. So every time they hit, they're doing the chain lightning. And so I'm gonna add another stack of static. And I'm gonna shields them. Or do I want to shields like the warlocks? Because they're my front line. I really want them to live longer. They're just not living longer. I think I gotta go all in on the wizards. They're gonna get plus 5% HP from me using that tome anyway, so you know what? That's fine. I guess it would stack on them, right? If I used it on them and then they would still get the buff, but that's fine. Let's take the warlocks and level them up again. Right, we can expand again. Let's... I don't know. Take something by this citadel. We'll upgrade the warlocks again, so they're level 3. Everything that... Oh, I was gonna say everything is level 3 that is King of Spells. The Spire... Second Spire isn't. I only have a couple wizards left. That's a little nerve-wracking. I'm gonna reroll. I'll take Frost. Oh, we're fighting the Jack of Rainbows. Let's just continue to stack on these wizards, I guess. We'll stack another Frost. I mean, I'll take another Gigantify. I will not complain if I can get that. I've only got 89 gold, so I'm not, like, assuming that I will get that, because I can't reroll too much. But I will take a Temple, I think. Do I want a Temple, or do I want Haste? I don't know how much the movement speed is, like, critical. I'm gonna reroll. Ooh, Echo Form. I could Echo Form... I guess I could Echo Form the Shamans. I think that could be interesting. Because then they'd have a lot of buffing. Let's try it. I'm really interested to see how that goes. So now I have... Oh, have a unit with 9 stacks of Frost. Cold, Cold Heart. Okay. Well, our wizards have 9 stacks of Frost, so they have Cold Hearts. So, good to know. We're gonna shields them again. Give them plus 10% HP. And the static, I think the static, we've got 8 stacks of static. I'm gonna put another one on them. Ooh, maybe I can double my enchantments here. That'd be really great. These are level 3. These are level 3. Okay, I can take the Spire. Increases damaging range of area attacks by 30%. Doubles the max HP of all troops. You know, I think doubling the max HP of all the troops would be very helpful. Because I'm worried for year 33. And having 248 health really makes me feel better about that. I mean, my warlocks still just died. They just got obliterated. I mean, that's fine. They're getting hit by, like, literal dinosaurs, right? The raptors are getting them. So, I can't do much about it. I don't know. But this is going... We have a lot of our troops left. I'm happy with it. We'll take a combustion. Alright, what am I looking for here? I've got 1 plot open. Let's just see... Oh, I could get another Echo Form. I can't Echo Form my Citadel, though, so that's kind of useless. Unfortunately. Reroll again. One more time. Well, we'll just have to take something here. Let's take some elves. I'll throw them there. They always attack the most distant target. I'm going to give these wizards some more health. I'm gonna stack the damage on them as well, the swords. But we're Throwing through Kingdom Nomads troops. Look how big this. Oh, look, there's a giant elf back here from the shamans. That's funny. Okay, we'll take another frost. Throw another combustion. I'm wondering how much the combustion is doing. There's 4 combustion stacks. So when they die, they take 20% damage, and their damage is 239, so 240. So they should be taking 48 damage times 4 when they die. And let's upgrade the Spire. King Nomads is leading his final assault, tier 33. We'll upgrade the Spire. We'll throw the swords here, and we'll throw the frost here. And we're ending up with 10 stacks of frost, 12 static, and 5 combustion on those wizards. And I'm really worried about this champion of nomads. Oh my goodness. This is... No, I can't have another slaughterhouse. Alright, well, we made it to tier 33. I guess I need area damage. That wasn't enough. I need a better front line. My spires were not healing quick enough to counter that. So we're gonna have to try that again. So let's just hop right in. Okay. Well, we'll put our wizards down again. And let's just cruise. We'll take frost, put that on them, and then we can put the library down. Next year is our prophecy, so let's see what we get. Take these warlocks. Feudalism. If the plot is empty, gain a card from your king. Sure. Okay, these 3 here. So let's put our library down here. We got a stack of frost. Very nice on the library for doing that. I think I will put... Let's upgrade the citadel. I was going to put the warlocks here, but if it's empty there, then I can get card. I think I'll put warlocks down here. And what I want to do this time, I think, is with the warlocks is maybe get a farm and forest, or a farm and like a library. You know, we're gonna take another library. I'll take weak spot right off the bat. Let's put a library here. Now these wizards have 2 libraries that have a chance of going off, and as soon as I get a combustion, I'll put it on my warlocks, and then I can put a farm in the back. I need to upgrade my citadel. It's only doing 15 damage. No, let's get some raptors. I'm thinking about putting the raptors with the warlocks. These warlocks are, I just feel absolutely useless. I don't know. Alright, losing our first life there, that's fine. Take the citadel. Take procreate and leave. That's why I think procreating these warlocks would be helpful. And then I'm gonna put these raptors here and try this, because it sums their stats, and that did not seem to work at all. And yeah, I lose this here too. Dang. Let's upgrade our warlocks. Are warlocks just like trash? Is that like what's happening? Or do I need them to have like combustion? And without combustion, they're trash? Like, I'm not understanding. Okay. Listen. Alright. Well, we start with the same 3 cards every time, it seems. So let's put the wizards down. Very, very quick. I don't think raptors are good for the wizards. Let's take swords. I'm gonna put... There's no reason to put the library down. I'm gonna swords right now. And I'll take a citadel and upgrade my citadel. What is my blessing? If it's empty, get a card from our king. These three. Okay. That's fine. Let's upgrade our citadel. And this is going well. I'm worried about... I think we started losing in like year 7 last time. So I could migration. Migration gives me plus 10% to damage and HP. So that is just not as good as getting a swords or a frost. Let's put a frost on them so that I can put my library down, and my library can have something to actually attempt to duplicate on them. And I'll also take static, and I'm gonna take static fields. Let's put our library down. So yeah, okay, I put that on the right one. So I want these 3 pots to stay empty. That's good. I'm going to get shields. First, I'm going to put static on the wizards. And hopefully I can just stack the static and the frost. So here in year 6, I really need... Okay, yeah, I need more troops. I do not have enough troops. Let's take some shaman. And I'm gonna reroll. I'm looking for like a farm. I'm gonna take paladins. They seem like a better version of warlocks. I'll put them down here. I'm going to buff their HP. And they died. But if I could get some like procreate... I mean, I know I can't declare war. And so I'm reliant on the shops or like offering. I'm gonna take these shaman and put them down, and then I'm gonna offering them and see what I get. If I can get like some procreate or something. Come on. That shaman is so fast at the end there. Okay, let's offering these guys. Okay, we gotta procreate. So we're gonna procreate paladins. I could overinvest to give them a 15% boost, or I could do it on the citadel. I'm gonna do it on the citadel, and then I'm gonna put the shamans back down. Library failed, but it got us up to 5 stacks of frost. Okay, those paladins lasted longer now. That there were 9 more of them. It's not enough. Okay. Let's try again. Wizards down. Easy. Got it. I think we really just have to get you know, let's put a camp down. I don't use camp like frequently ever, but you know, let's try it. I'll take the citadel. If I have 30 gold or less, multiplies it by 9. Yeah, let's upgrade the citadel. So I'm not restricted on where I can play anything, so that's great. Let's put a mob down. I'm gonna put the mob down here and hope that I can get a farm. And go from there. Our rebellion has 1 more troop than us right now. I don't like that. We're gonna take these wizards so we can upgrade them. I don't think I gunpowder. I don't think I do that. And we have a shop coming up. I really don't want to spend a reroll here. Let's make these guys have glass staff, and let's see if we can get their... what's it called? Their health up. So they should be one-shotting everything. we're gonna shields them. So if we can just get a couple shields on them, it's like we got 100 damage for free. So I'll certainly take that. Let's take combustion on them. Oh my gosh, we got Gigantify. I'm taking the Gigantify. Like, you can't stop me. So we're gonna Gigantify them now and put a combustion on them, and then we can put a library down, and then hopefully we can get a farm at like the next shop, I guess. Let's take a Dragon's Den. Why not? Like, it's a strategy. And I'd like to get some static here. Actually, I'd like to upgrade these guys to level 3. So they're level 3 now. They've got 656 damage and 28 health, so I would like to get, you know, more health on them. Let's put some frost on them, and then we can put our thing down. I need to remember to reroll to get under 30 gold so that I get 9 times that amount. We're going to remember to reroll right now. Is it 30 or less? 30 gold or less. So I need to reroll twice. I'm at 30 gold. I'm going to take the shaman. Man, that was great. That was a good sound effect. Every time I take this blessing, this prophecy, I always forget to get my money down. And I'm just very happy that I remembered. Let's shields these guys. So now they're at 39 health. They got an extra stack of frost at one point from the library, which is great. And we can put some shaman down. Doubles on enchantments of active troops. I literally only have 3 enchantments on them. I would have loved that a while ago. Like last game. I could take 9 enchantment cards though. Or do I get static field? Like I could reroll for static fields. I want to save my money for the shop. Let's get 9 enchantment cards. That's fine with me. So we'll reinforce static, vampirism, carnage, poison, steel coat, precision. Great. So they have 39 health still. We're gonna shield them here, so now they'll get 49 health. And they've got a steel coat stack, which is great, and they have precision, which means their first— oh my gosh, they have 1,000 okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab this spire real quick. And I'm gonna take a plot next to them so I can hopefully get a farm. They have— why can I not hover? They have 1,144 damage. That's so wild. I'm gonna put this spire down. Get everything a 2% stat boost next to this camp. It'd be great if I could, like, sacrifice the camp or something. Upgrade everything. I think I gotta shields. I gotta just keep shieldsing these guys. And then maybe I can get a Gigantify from the Jack of Rainbows right now. I mean, I also wouldn't mind, like, an X-ray. I could certainly use either. Or a shrine. The shrine would get my stuff leveled up. I don't feel like that's worth. I could echo form these wizards. I think that's a good idea. Let me get another stack of combustion and Midas touch on them, and then I will echo form them. Unless— okay, I was gonna say unless I lose this year, in which case I'll do it right now, I guess. Let's take a Dragon's Den. level up our Dragon's Den. These shaman were buffing that one guy. Okay. Static. Oh, I got a sacrifice if I want it. It would give me 3 level ups, basically, which is better than Overhaul. I'll take it. It's basically 3 cards for 1. I could rewind. And regression? Hold on. Let me plan this out. Okay. So what I'm thinking with rewind. So first I can sacrifice here. Then I can Dragon's Den. I can Echo Form. I can Static. How many stacks? They've got 2 stacks of Static. I could like regression. Or Citadel's not doing much, but I could. Ooh, I could regression the wizards first and then level them up again. Okay, we're gonna do that. And I can buy one more thing. Let's just buy shields. Okay, we're gonna regress these guys. Then we're going to sacrifice. Then I will Dragon's Den. Then I will shields. And then I'm just gonna Echo Form now. And then I can rewind next turn. I don't think I need that extra stack of static. And it doesn't matter what I pick here because I'm going to rewind. And then I can make another plot of these guys. And I can make another Dragon's Den. Let's just Echo Form them. That's fine. I mean, the Dragon's Den did more than my Citadel. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna take this offering, and I'm gonna give everything plus 20% crit chance. I'm gonna shield these main guys that are still gonna get buffed by the library, at least sometimes. But now they've got some crit chance. I'll take another Dragon's Den, I guess. I'm gonna put one over here. And then, I guess if I get like a blacksmith or something, then I can put it in this corner by the Citadel and the Dragon's Den. I am going to take a library. I'm gonna offer in here, see what I get. Okay, I could regress these guys again. I'm gonna level up the library, and I'll overinvest on these wizards. And then I can try to get another wizard card and level them up to basically level 5. So let's... Do I have frost on these guys? I've got 3 stacks of frost. I could migrate my Citadel or my Dragon's Den. Let's migrate my Citadel. Give it 10% damage. Take a library, I guess, level this up to a level 3 library. And take another plot. I don't even know. Let's put one here, I guess. I don't know. Take this library. I'd still hold out for a farm. Like, I'd take a farm. Or like a blacksmith, whatever. Let's migrate my thing back. Got 10% more damage. Fighting the Rainbow Army. See if we can get a Gigantify. You know what? I'll take a Temple. I don't think a Temple is bad. Put it here. In that back corner. We got something. We've got so many enchantments on these wizards. And we've gotten their HP up to 109. They went down to 1 in what, like year 5? Okay, we'll take these wizards, get them to level 5. Now they're doing 8,848 damage. They've got 137 health. That's wonderful. Is my mob level 3? It's level 1. Let's just level them up. And let's have 10% of enemies turn into frost. rocks. That's fine with me. You know, I'll take some shamans and just put them down. They can buff some people. Like, they don't have a lot of damage. They have 4 damage. But it's, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. I'll swords them, actually. Alright, so this is our last shop. I have a sacrifice card. I've only got 1 plot that I can put something down on. I can put the dragon's den down and sacrifice it. But that still just leaves me 1 plot. I think we reroll. It's a little late for beacon. Take a trebuchet. I'm not opposed to that, I guess. Let's take it and let's reroll. I've still got some money. And that's it. Okay. Well, let's leave. I'm gonna put my dragon's den and sacrifice it. So that leveled up my spire. I know I could have just bought a spire, but I already have these cards in my hand, so may as well use them. Money does no good. Let's take the static. I'll put the trebuchet down, and I'm really hoping that year 3-3 can just go smoothly this time. Let's take a shields. So we're fighting King of Nomads again. I mean, I could reroll, but I need the redemption here. So let's shields and swords. These guys have 14,537 damage and 165 health. They're level 5. They have 10 different enchantments on them. And hopefully that is enough. I mean, I've got 45 of them. I never got that far. But let's try this. These guys got a 10% hit per second boost. I'm gonna slow it down for the drama. I don't think it's gonna go well again. I should have just rerolled for the King of Spells. Are you kidding me? This is Slaughterhouse Northlands edition. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? These guys are huge. They're huge. Okay. I really don't want to re-roll that to be not against King of Nomads in year 33, but I feel like his champion with the area damage, I just can't compete against it. It's an option in the game to re-roll. Like, I don't feel like that is a bad option, maybe, if I have the money. I'll put Frost down. And we'll get our blessing this year. Maybe we can get a bunch of money again. Let's see what it'll be. I'll take the shaman. Ooh, if we have 30 gold or less, it multiplies your gold by 9. Alright, we got this. Let's put our library down. It already doubled our frost stack, so that's great. And we'll put our shaman down. I think we buffed the shaman. Let's put the shaman down here. I'm gonna swords them and basically double their damage. And in my first shop, I'm gonna be looking for a blacksmith, I think, to put down right here or in the center. And I'll take combustion. I'm gonna try this glass staff again. That's wild. So, like, they have 1 HP, but they should be able to hit them quick enough. I need a tank. Alright, I need a tank, or I need some shields right now. Okay, we're gonna shields right now. So that should be enough for them to stay alive for a second. I need more shields, though, obviously. And more troops in general. Come on, Citadel. Okay, let's level them up. I'm gonna reroll. I'm just not happy with these options. I'm gonna just take the Citadel. I'm gonna put these wizards down here and then offering and see what I get out of them. Alright, we got 2 Procreate cards and a Rewind. Let's put these Warlocks down with Combustion and Procreate. And then I think we'll Procreate again. And then we will Rewind. That would be if we live. But we don't live. So that was mighty unfortunate. I think this is... I'm gonna say this is the 5th attempt now? I don't know. I'm gonna just do this challenge. This quest. I'm going to always call them challenges and then try to correct myself to quest. Alright, but we've made it to year 33 twice now. But I think King of Nomad's AoE damage is just a little much. Put the wizards down. And we'll try to get Frost. Perfect. We'll put the Frost down. We'll put the library down. Quick years. Let's take a static. And our blessing. Ooh, target plots will level up these 3. Okay, we're gonna put stuff on those 3 so they level up. We love free level ups. Let's put our library down here. They got a Frost stack, very nice. We'll put static on them next. And then they can just grow from there. Shields them. But first I'll put static. They got a Frost stack. Okay, I thought it said static. But that's fine. I love it when the library works. Like it's got a 50-50. Take these shaman. I'll reroll. I'm going to static fields. I'm gonna put these shaman down. I'm probably gonna offering them in the hopes of buffing my wizards. Okay. I'm gonna take the mob in the hopes that I can get a farm. Let's shields and swords, and then I'm gonna clone and upgrade the Citadel so that my hits per second can get going. I'd like to just static fields multiple times and get like a blacksmith or quarry or something going on it, but we'll see. We'll take these wizards. And not a fan of any of this. And not a fan of this. Okay. I could regress my Citadel. I'll take it. And then I'll upgrade these wizards. And I feel like my sound isn't like working properly on this. I'm not sure. It just feels off. Swords. Put that on these guys. I don't think this is not... I don't feel like this is a good run. Like, if this is the run that I win with, I'd be really surprised. Like, I have no front line. I just have these wizards. And I mean, they're all dead. But... let's take this offering. These guys have 30 health. I'm gonna put this mob down, and I'm gonna probably sacrifice to level up the Citadel and the wizards. I want something else here, though. I'm actually maybe gonna leave them there. I need 2 more plots to put stuff down on. Take the spire. So next year, these three, I'm literally missing out on a level up. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna just lose, actually. Okay. Let's try this again. I think I really want a farm in the merchant. I think that would be a great option. We're gonna put down a mob and hope that I can get a farm. We'll take some shamans. What is our blessing? Regresses the level of the card on the target plots. Okay, nostalgia. So this is a new blessing. I haven't seen this one before. I haven't seen all of the new ones since the last patch. So that is interesting. I'll accept it, I guess. So these three plots, we want to get them to level 2 at least. So I'll put some shaman here. And we'll go from there. I probably should put them there. That's fine. Let's take the citadel and upgrade the citadel. I haven't gotten any enchantments for the wizards yet. I'd like to, so that I can put my library down. But we'll go from there. It's alright. Let's get some more wizards. And ooh, I'm gonna take multiculturalism. And I'll do whenever any unit is added to any plot, an additional unit is added. This is populate, it's from the King of Nature. So I will add wizards. I really want to get lots of wizards here probably. But then my mob is here. We're gonna just put the wizards down and go from there. It's alright. Maybe I can get something else there. Let's take some raptors. Put some raptors down. I don't know. I'm just trying something. And our shop is next year. So the raptors seem to be doing a good amount of damage. That's good. Let's take the static. And I'm not very happy with this. Okay, we got ogres. I could take ogres and offering. No way do I offering the wizards. Because I need empty plots. Put the ogres here. I'm gonna take ogres and we'll use them. So they'll just get 5% right now, and then when I can expand, I can take a plot here. Let's put our static on these wizards. And if I get a farm, I'll put it in the middle. But I'm gonna have to wait until my next shop. If I could get the Royal Council event, I think it's diversification is the one where you get 3 more card choices and you get cards from any of the kings. It might just be the ones that you're at war with, though, but it'd be better than the 3 cards. Let's upgrade our raptors. Because again, we want these guys to be level 2 because they're gonna get regressed. I could move my citadel. I could migrate my citadel. So I'm fighting my rebellion right now, so I'm not gonna get a citadel. But, and by citadel I mean migrate, but I'm gonna upgrade the shaman so that they get regressed. So if I can get migration here, that would be great. Just so I can move my citadel over to this spot so it can get regressed for free. And we got it. So let's... Oh my gosh. That is not where I wanted it to go. I forgot, like, I don't get to pick this. So now my ogres don't get any buffs. I need to migrate it back. Man, I'm upset about that. And I'm gonna lose. Oh, I'm so upset. Alright, we'll upgrade these wizards. Alright, well, these two got regressed. I'm a little annoyed. I'm gonna put these wizards down so that I can... I'm going to offering them and see what I get out of my offering. I don't think the raptors were a bad ad. They're doing pretty okay. Ogres are not doing much, but it is what it is. I'd like... yeah, I don't know. Citadel's not doing enough. I'm gonna offering. I have 2 regressions. That's great. Okay. I'll regress here, I guess. And then I'll regress here. So the wizards and the citadel got regressed. And then I could upgrade the wizards. But I'm not liking our chances here. Let's see what I get here at this Royal Council. If I can get there. Okay. Take static. What does Catharsis do for us here? We've got 6 damage, 3.5, 4, and 35. I think we'll take Catharsis. So everybody's got the wizard, what's it called? The wizard damage, like 35, 37. Oh, I forgot that they get damage increase for every enchantment. So we really just want to pile on the enchantments. We've got the library going. I'm going to upgrade the raptors. So they are level 2, but now they're actually like level 3. So they're kind of doing a lot. That's good. And these wizards are level 2. I can level them up again. I'd like a migration to get the citadel out of here. I'm gonna take this spot by the ogres so that they're gonna get their boost every year. There's not many of them, but if I could get like a procreate card, I think I'd take that. And are my raptors level 3? No. I'll upgrade them to level 3. Fighting the Rainbow Army, I'd take a Gigantify. I'd take a Temple. Honestly, I'd take like an X-Ray. Not any of these. Or would I? Sacrifices all troops adjacent to target, and then I get the number of units sacrificed. I could sacrifice my whole mob and my shaman to make ogres, and then they would get a 15% boost every year. We're gonna try Unify. So I have 168 ogres. I think that is because of populate, so I don't know if I got double, but I am not complaining at all. I think I want to just keep staticking these guys. Like, I want more static than combustion, so I'm just gonna keep putting static on them. I'm gonna let my ogres get big. Hopefully I can, like, level them up. I'm gonna level up my citadel. I'm gonna take this clone card so that I can upgrade the ogres. I could reroll once. I think I might migrate. I'm gonna migrate the citadel. Hold on. I'm gonna upgrade it first. Then I'm gonna migrate it. And then I'm gonna clone and play. Level up ogres. So I have 174 ogres with 68 damage and 31 health. And they'll get a 20% boost every year. I'm gonna grab this spire and put it over here so that can hopefully help on ogres. And, I mean, whatever, my raptors and all that. I'll take shields. I could get 20% crit chance. Oh, these ogres have a 100% crit chance because I guess they get that 5% boost, so I don't need it. I really don't need the crit chance. I don't even want the random enchantments. Let's roll. And I'll reroll again. Let's increase the attack of all all my units and towers by 30%. And I'm gonna shield the ogres. So now they're up to 6 health. The sheer number that we got on there is wild. I'm gonna level up the Spire so that it can do more healing. Keep my troops alive. We'll take the Citadel. So now my Citadel is level 3, but it's really level 4. It's only hitting once a second. We've got 6 stacks of static on the wizards. Let's upgrade the Spire again. So that's level 3. Alright, we get to expand. I'm gonna take shields. I want to buff these ogres up to just have a bunch of health. And I'm gonna take a plot. These raptors are doing a lot of damage. I'm not super sure why they're getting a lot of damage. They're doing more damage than the ogres. Like, they have 103 damage. These guys have 220, but they did 46,000 versus 26,000. I'm gonna just grab a plot next to them so that if I want to... what's it called? If I want to put some damaging thing, I don't know, some support building next to them, I can. These wizards are all done. I'll take Shaman. I'll put some Shaman down. I can always offer them. Rainbow Army gets demolished. Great. And I can level my ogres up to level 3. I'd love to gigantify them, but we're just gonna take the level 3. They've got 418 damage and 206 health. So they're gonna just be growing like exponentially now. Raptors are fully leveled, so we'll just take the swords. But we're gonna shields on the ogres. And I don't know. Do I take another library or do I just take another set? I think we're gonna library. I could double the amount of healing rays. I could reroll once, but then I have no money for the shop. Let's just double the amount of healing rays. I'm going to upgrade my library so that it has more chances to add to the static stacks. I'll take Frost. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm just going to put static on the wizards. Keep letting them have a bunch of stacks. I'll upgrade my shamans. It's a little late for support building. I don't even know what I'd be looking for. I'm looking for like I guess an enchantment or tome. Oh, I get a farm, a beacon, or all this stuff that I love. I don't really have anywhere for it. I could put a farm here. I could put the farm in the middle. I'm gonna take the farm. I'm happy I got it. And nothing else, so let's leave. So that will take away one of the 5% boosts every year, but it will give 2 units because of populate. Whenever any unit is added, it'll get an additional one, so I'll get 2 units a year, and we'll upgrade the shaman. So that works for me. And we can shields the ogres. Plus 10% HP. They've got 595 health. Alright. And we'll take static. One more static for good luck. King of Nomads is leading his final assault. My goodness. These raptors, I'm just so surprised at their damage. Like, they're doing more damage than these 180 ogres. There's 48 raptors. I'll put my static on these guys. I mean, I guess I'll put Frost on the raptors, and I'll give the ogres the swords. Let's slow it down. And let's see if... Okay. We did it. Let's go. Quest complete. Next quest. Oh my goodness. That was... I really thought this was going to be like another slaughterhouse where I couldn't, I don't think I could handle losing in year 33 again. That would have been really frustrating. But we did it with one life left. We won. Here's what I really think happened. This populate, whenever any unit is added to a plot, add an additional unit. So these ogres, when I unified them, I got the like shaman and I got the mob, and I think it gave me double of both that were here, and that's how I like got up to like 160 or something. I think that the populate saved us with the amount here. But these raptors, if you're trying to do this quest and struggling, I feel like these raptors were just like really strong. I mean, we did do Catharsis, and at that point, I think our wizards were doing like 35 damage, and I don't think I did swords on them very much. They didn't do very much here in this last year, but they were consistently out damaging these ogres for most of the run. So, really interesting. These wizards had 144 damage, 27 health. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of health. They had 13 stacks of static, so if they hit you once, it's a lot of damage. Really interesting. I trained 420 units. I'm just happy that we did it. Look, our Citadel did 94 damage. That means it hit something 3 times in that last fight. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's see if we unlocked. We did. Okay, so this is King of Nomads. This is King of Nomads up here. I've been calling it King of Time for the past 13, 14 quest episodes that I've been doing. I am surprised, honestly, because I thought King of Nomads wouldn't have a land because he's nomadic, but obviously he had to have a land. This in here has got to be King of Time then. So I'm not sure if you have to get in here and this is like you have to get here and then maybe it lets you in here. That's kind of what it looks like, a little like, cave thing, and that's how you get to the King of Time. Because like I said, you can see these little like pink floating particles. It gives Enderman vibes, I've said, but I think that's got to be King of Time. But up here is King of Nomads, so we'll have to play him, I think, next time probably. But very cool. I'm so happy that this Northlands is done. I lost in year 33 twice again. But you know what they say, third year 33 battle is the charm. I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new Nine Kings content. And as always, thanks for watching.